Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another GTA 6 Trailer 2 breakdown. Today we're going to be looking at hopefully all gameplay sequences from Trailer 2. The reason being is because of Rockstar's tweet saying that Trailer 2 was equal parts cutscenes and gameplay. So hopefully this video will give you guys a better understanding of what some of the actual gameplay of GTA 6 will look like when you play the game in a year. First off, we're going to start with plenty of driving scenes. Most of these are gameplay, but shot in the Rockstar editor to have different camera angles. Here, we see Jason driving and reacting to an NPC. Now, if you're in third person, of course, you're not going to see this, but those little details are what Rockstar are going for, so that's really cool. Next is what I assume is just a normal drive on the highway around the city. Could also be a potential first-person perspective angle, but it is a little too zoomed in for my taste, so hopefully we get a few options when it comes to the first-person perspective. Then we have a small scene of what you will see when driving around the city. Plenty of NPC and car variety. Like, I loved this shot from Trailer 2. Here is some helicopter gameplay over the swamp. Looking real good, nothing really specific here. And here is probably a gameplay shot of police following us on a boat, and that's us more than likely shooting back at the police helicopter. Another really cool shot. Here we have some nice jet ski gameplay. Look how just fluid everything looks in this. Like her hair, everything. It just looks so damn good. Here is just a little clip of us popping a wheelie while getting shot at. Notice the bullets on the road in front. And again, it's just everything's so good looking. It's so fluid. There's actually a person driving in the car in front of the bike when someone's outside the car shooting, which is another cool little shot. I'm also not going to be breaking down too many of the little details in these. I'll save that for a future video. But again, cool little gameplay clip nonetheless. Next is a random event that you can see while driving around. Just cops doing, cop stuff, arresting NPCs or whatever. Pretty cool how alive the world feels just from this trailer. And finally, for the driving shots is the end shot. Nothing, again, crazy here, but it's nice to see this at sunrise, I believe. That's what the world driving towards, it looks like Vice Beach, will look like. Next up, we have some activities we can probably do in the gameplay, like in, free roam. This one is a screenshot, so it's not, from Trailer 2, but I'd imagine this is what kayaking or canoeing or whatever would look like in third person. Like, again, I'm going to say this probably a million times, it looks so good. This right here is Jason hitting our cash register. This might be how robberies look when you're going into like a gas station, like on the smaller scale when you're just hitting the cash register to get some, a couple of dollars, maybe a couple $100. That's what it'll probably look like. You just hit it and you leave after you get the cash. Weightlifting will also be another activity we can do. And this might be a certain camera angle we get while in that activity. Of course, in the gameplay, there'll probably be a HUD or something to go along with it. But yeah, that'll more than likely be what it looks like in the actual game. And then Lucia fighting is another activity. And the melee combat just seems really in-depth if she's throwing kicks right here like this. I mean, it, again, just looks great. Her hair's moving and everything, but that's another activity more than likely we'll be able to do. And I guess buying beer from a little store would be gameplay, because I'm not entirely sure why this would be a cutscene, so I think it has to be gameplay, but it's a little random for like a GTA game because you're just buying beer and walking out. Like you're physically holding the beer, walking to your car, walking out of the store. So that is an interesting one there for the gameplay perspective. Next is going to be some gameplay of just the world. Here we have NPCs dancing at, it looks like some sort of party maybe. I mean, it's Miami, so I'm sure you'll see a lot of this sort of stuff. We saw a little bit of it in GTA 5, but of course GTA 6 here is going to be on a whole nother level. So that's really cool. And then, of course, we have some strip club gameplay. Everyone is going there first. You don't gotta lie. But cool little shot there nonetheless. Moving along, we have Jason shooting out of a car. If you saw the leaks, Lucy did something similar, although her whole body actually went out. And as we saw in a couple of clips ago, there was NPCs sort of sitting on the window shooting out of the car. So shooting out of the car and shooting from the car, I guess, will be completely revamped from GTA 5. There's going to be a lot more to it, a lot more variety, I guess, maybe a lot more freedom to do like what you want to do. So really cool right there. And then we have the awesome explosion scene. And I mean, this one is just so cool. One small detail that I do want to actually point out is the big armored truck barely actually moves from the explosion because it's realistic. It's a giant, heavy armored truck. It's not going to really move because of a small little explosion. Meanwhile, the cop car is flying away. So that is really awesome. That's a cool shot. I'm not entirely sure what Lucia it looks like is in there. Maybe like a broken back of a truck or something, but really cool gameplay shot there. I just think cop chases in this game are going to be next level, and they're going to be so much fun, so can't wait for that. Here we also have just some gameplay of, I'm assuming, your house or like apartment or whatever, just with the TV running, and like that's one of the ads you'll see on the TV. Only thing I really want to point out with this, of course, we already looked at the beer bottle physics, the beer bubble physics, but check out the window on the right there, the little seagull, just looking all alive and realistic looking, so cool there. And here we have what almost looks like a transition from cutscene to gameplay. It reminds me of RDR2 in a way. I think RDR2 did something similar. And it makes sense because in trailer 2, we actually saw the cutscene. You're talking to that guy. And then maybe this is a transition from that into your house or whatever the case may be. And then to wrap this up, we have some honorable mentions. I wasn't really sure if these were gameplay or cutscenes. I think they could go either way. First, we have the community service scene. Now, maybe this is like too immersive and too realistic, but how crazy would it be if for smaller crimes, 1-star, maybe 2-star crimes, if you do end up getting caught, you have to actually do community service. I really don't know how they would work that into the gameplay, but I don't know. I think it's an interesting concept to think about. We did see Lucia in that sort of attire, so maybe there's some truth to that. And then these final two scenes involve people jumping onto cars. We have one jumping from a bike to a car, and then one we have just Jason jumping onto the back of a convertible. I don't know how that would work in gameplay. Would that just be an option like, hit triangle if you're near a car, and then you could jump to it? I mean, I think they did something similar in RDR2 with the horses, but this is a car, this is GTA. Are they going to do the same thing, but just better? Probably. But more than likely, maybe these are just cutscenes, so I'm not entirely sure. Let us know down below what you think. But if that is a new mechanic, jumping to cars, that would just lead to some awesome, awesome scenarios. Like imagine in online specifically doing some crazy stuff with your friends and jumping from car to car or jumping from like a car to a plane. It's really cool sounding, at least in my mind. But that's all the gameplay, I think, from trailer 2. I mean, if I missed anything, let us know. Thank you guys for watching, though. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA 6 content. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.